graffiti had grown, b-boy and knowledge, the pillars of the game, but a sixth emerged, adding to the flame. Comics and hip-hop, a fusion so tight, visual storytelling, lyrics that ignite, from the pages to the beats, a seamless blend, the sixth element, where two worlds transcend. Welcome to the Sixth Element Show, where comics and hip-hop flow. Reno and Stu guiding the way, bringing you the culture every day. Welcome to the Sixth Element Show, where comics and hip-hop flow. Reno and Stu.
What's good, y'all? What's good, man? We back from GalaxyCon, and we got the footage. Took some video for y'all, got some pictures, and got some comics signed, and got some cool pickups. So we're gonna share that with y'all, man, and chop it up just in a moment. Yeah, we went to go live. So as you may see, there's a live stream that is about 8 minutes long, and it's pretty much just me at the con saying, hey man, they didn't have any Wi-Fi at the GalaxyCon, which is kind of crazy. Didn't expect that, you know. I figured, but to be fair, you know what it is? I think they don't want anyone broadcasting from the con. They don't want like a live. They don't want the they don't want a live stream. They don't want you to be able to live stream. They don't want you to be able to take photos and video. Like few times I was told to, sir, we can't be taking pictures and videos. So, I'm just messing with my GPS or some shit, you know. But yeah, got some shots, got some glimpses, got some glimpses of Shatner, got some glimpses of Glover. Danny Glover was there. Shot some glimpses of Kevin Smith, got to chill with Larry Hamma, kicked it with Jason Mews, Jay and Silent Bob. Kevin Smith was there. Hayden Christensen was there. Didn't see him though. He might have left before we got there. I'm not sure what was going on with that. A lot of people there though. So many people. So many I was not expecting. Lou Ferrigno, the Hulk, was there. All three Supermen from all the Superman shows were there. All the actors. Grant Gustin, the Flash. It was a whole gang of comic book show people who, I mean, then random people like Blue's Clue. The Police Academy people was there. Steve Guttenberg, Michael Winslow, and the Bobcat Goldthwait. The whole Police Academy trio there were there. Not a popular line. Not a lot of people checking for them. You know who was the most like the god of the con? Was Kevin Smith. He's like the comic nerds, Elvis. He's the goat of it all kind of thing. So like every celebrity was there, whoever, and they were basically at a table with a sign, with their name above it, and they were just kind of there. Well, Kevin's panel, or his table rather, was inside of like a curtain. Like you had to go inside the curtain. And so the line was real long, and you had to pay $100 and something to go inside the curtain to get a hug from Kevin Smith. Your boy did not partake. But would have been cool to meet him though. Kevin Smith is a very inspirational dude. Was a young filmmaker, much like myself at that age, well, even younger, and made a movie with his friends at the gas station where he worked, at the video store not gas station, but Quick Stop, little mart where he worked. Little movie called Clerks. You may have heard about it. Yeah. And from there, shit just blew up. What'd he do? Mallrats. The first live action cameo of Stan Lee is in a Kevin Smith film in Mallrats. So that's pretty cool. All the way up till now, he just did the old He-Man joint. So there's the badge they give you. Actually, let me see if my camera's fucking up like it was the other day. Are you kidding me, man? Let me see. It's smooth and buttery. You guys might have been on here last night, and I was trying to show you this. This bad boy here. We unboxed it, pulled it out, and there's your Ghost Rider, but I didn't buy it for the Ghost Rider. Got it for the motorcycle that came in it. And I was showing you guys that basically that motorcycle is the same motorcycle that they gave the Punisher, the Marvel Legends Punisher with the motorcycle, the same motorcycle that they gave Wolverine, but they change them up. They paint them differently. They put different sort of things on them. Like the Wolverine one has like saddlebags and like a flat handlebar. The Punisher one has like big chopper, tall handlebars. And then of course the Ghost Rider here's got flames, and it had a big old wheelie bar. I think that is like a stunt thing on the back. I am putting it together right now for y'all real quick. So the reason I got it though, so the reason I'm telling you about those three, I'll go through it again because I was pissed, bro. That camera pissed me off. So here's the Wolverine. Oh, we got to talk about Afro Man tonight too. So Wolverine came with this bike here. Okay, Punisher came with this bike here. Well, I gave my Dreadnought Ripper this bike, and I, put a Wu-Tang sign on it, anarchy symbol, all that good shit. And then I put Buzzer on this bike, blonde hair, blue-eyed dude with the blue, bike. Didn't really do much to it. This bike being all black, I painted the engine parts chrome and shit. So, but these are the same bikes. It's the same bike, different handlebars, exact same motorcycle. So, which is cool because it's Hasbro, right? So it's scale. G.I. Joe Classified has these three Dreadnoughts, which are bikers. So now I was able to give each one of them. Well, I was able to give Buzzer and Ripper a bike because at that time, that is all that who had came out. Well, then Torch came out, but there was no bike till now. Yes, this is the bike for Torch. And what serendipitous, what serendipity that joint is covered in flames, literal flames, y'all. Yeah. So now every Dreadnought has his bike. That's dope. So I'll be painting all the engine parts chrome, and I'll be painting the tires black. So it's going to look like a real motorcycle. It's not going to be all red, but it is going to have flames coming off that motherfucker. And it's going to be dope. That's a little hack there for you guys. A little hack, a little G.I. Joe hack you could do with your Marvel Legends Ghost Rider. Waiting for some people to show up. Most people probably decided I wasn't going on tonight and waited. So just kind of waiting for people to figure out that, yes, I did go live. Yes, I did. It's super late because, like I said, we just got back from the con. Things were not set up properly when I got back, and it was a big pain. So I had to do some things and get it straightened out. So we got it straightened out. We're here. We're down. We're ready. We got some things to show you guys, some pickups that we got from the convention. Some things we got signed, and some cool pics and whatnot. So everybody was there. GalaxyCon. Everybody was there. Smith, Mews, Christensen. We saw Shatner. We saw Gustin. We saw Gunn. We saw Ferrigno. We saw Morrison. We saw Hamma. That's Larry Hamma, y'all. G.I. Joe, the creator of it all, the boss of it all. That dude was cool. And that I'm holding right there, that is the Larry Hamma special issue. Can't wait till Raw Talk sees this one. He's gonna shit. Yes. Check this out. Hamma 26, boy. Woo! Collector's edition. You couldn't get it nowhere else. You can't get it nowhere else. You will not find this in your LCS, baby. Yeah, that's a cool piece. That's a cool piece. show that off to the homie in a little bit. Picked up. I was hunting these Fool Killer comics on eBay, and I figured I'd save some shipping and picked them up. Got the Max version. If you don't know who Fool Killer is, which don't feel bad, it's a very obscure character. There's Fool Killer number 1. They were like, yeah, I made a fly deal. I got a good deal on these. I was like, wheeling and dealing. I was like, but would you take such and such? And he was like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, but would you? And then, yeah, we got to a nice little price. Fool Killer 1 through 5 Max mini series, and then Fool Killer White Angels. Looks like Punisher skull on his chest there. I believe that's Punisher. I'm not sure what's going on with Fool Killer and Punisher, if that's them rocking together or what. Have not read this yet. That's Fool Killer with the jester on his arm. But Fool Killer came out in the 70s in a Man Thing number 3, okay, and died in Man Thing number 4. He was a Zorro. He dressed like Zorro almost. Had a big hat, like almost an old lady's hat, and like, you know, a cape. He was very dramatic, and he killed fools. He had a ray gun that like zapped them and killed the fools. He just killed fools. Dead up. He just did not like fools. Didn't suffer them. Started off killing bad fools, and then it just kind of, the line blurred, and it was just like any fool was fair game. And he killed his bad guys, right? The bad guys that he deemed bad. He definitely murdered them dead, eviscerated them. And he pops up in Man Thing 3, dies in Man Thing 4. Fast forward a few years, I don't know exactly. I'll look it up if you're interested. So then he gets his own series in the 70s or 80s. And it's not this. This is a very recent Fool Killer Max is a recent kind of twist. You know, Max are the comics where they're very explicit content for adults only. And like, I'm not going to sell them to kids, but yeah, Fool Killer was a cool concept, and I had to find out about him, man. I had to learn about him. It's a really dope concept. Yeah, man, Larry Hamma. We got some more pictures. Oh, we met Jason Mews. There he is. Straight up nut. There's me in the middle. That's my son on the left. And then yep. Jason Mews, you may know him from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back 2, or again with it. Basically every Kevin Smith movie, Mews is there. You don't recognize him though, because he definitely had in the movies very long. He's that guy. Remember the long, straight, bone straight, long blonde hair? That is Jason Mews. So didn't recognize him at first, like, and he was standing there, bro, and I felt kind of like, I was like, oh man, because like Kevin Smith's line was just around the fucking thing, you know, it was ridiculous. I'm not, you know, but no one, not anyone in front of Mews' line, and that didn't make sense to me, right? So, well, it did make sense because I'm like, well, he's not here. And I think that's what everyone thought. Well, he's not here. It was another guy up there, and they were just kind of hanging out, just talking. It seemed like they were fucking with the computer. I don't know. It just seemed like they were not, like they worked there almost, right? And this, so Mews said, no one recognized him. Nobody knew it was him. They just thought he's not here right now. And so no one walked up to the line. Well, I walked up to the line because I kept telling my son, I was like, I was like, then that's his brother then, bro, because they do favor. Like that does kind of look like him, bro. But he doesn't have curly ass hair like that. But he does. Just when it gets real long, it straightens out. But yeah, so I'm like, well, shit, maybe that is like his brother or something. Maybe that's like, but it's like definitely his crew. So I'm like, I'm gonna walk up and find out when is he gonna be here or whatever, right? And when I got up to the table, I realized it was him. And I was like, "Oh, what up, bro? You doing selfies? You doing selfies?" And he was like, "Yeah, bro. Yeah, like da da da." And his homie had to, card swiper and shit. And it's supposed to be, and this is what everyone. I'm gonna show you some video in a minute. There must have been 30 or 40 like celebrities there with tables, booths, right? And you can walk up and you can pay for a signed autographed photo. You can have them sign something you brought. You can have them, you can just take a selfie. And each thing you do costs a different amount of money. And also based on their popularity or fame, they charge more. So Hayden Christensen had like a sound stage. He was like way had a huge thing with like, but you could not even get in there. You couldn't even see nothing, like nowhere near there. Then Kevin Smith's joint was on the corner, but he had a curtain going over around his table, so you couldn't see him unless you paid the money and went in. And they wanted like $110 just to like walk in. And I guess, well, I'm standing there getting ready to talk to Mews, and the curtain opens. Like every time someone comes out, it just like flaps wide open. And Kevin Smith's standing there and like hugging people and shit. So I'm like, oh shit. And while I was recording, like I recorded him. And but yeah, bro, I guess you just people were paying like $100 to go hug Kevin Smith. And he must have hugged like 100 people. And I stood there like, the line was crazy, and he was just hugging everybody. Uh, super cool dude though. Northern Rad, what up? What up? Peace, peace. Yeah, he so everyone else though was just out. And so each table had a little menu on it, right? And it would say most of them were like 30 to 50 bucks for a selfie, usually 30 or 40 for a selfie, which is nothing. It's not bad. Compared to what a lot of them. So then it was 80 for like a signature, 100 for like a signed thing, a poster or something like that. Then the prices would like go up depending on what you wanted signed or whatever. The one that my son wanted to meet, the one chick, she's a voice actor, and she was the only one not doing, he just wanted a selfie, like, 30, 40, 50 bucks, fine, he'd do a selfie. She was the only one not doing a selfie by itself. You had to pay 100 or 120, $140 for like a signed thing to get a selfie. And he was like, oh, he just walked right out the line. He's like, I'm not paying $100 to take a picture with somebody. I'm sorry. But it was sad because, man, it was sad because she was like the draw. She was like the only reason like he wanted to go there. So it's kind of sucked that she was the only one. But yeah, mostly everybody $40 for a selfie. So I say that to say this. We go up to Mews and it's one selfie. And they usually have someone standing there, which Mews had a guy there. They have someone with them that's doing taking care of the money and like kind of run, directing or whatever, right? And so they do a selfie, and usually they'll take one, and it's like, okay, cool. Maybe they'll take another one if they fuck it up, and then like that's your selfie. Mews takes the picture, and he's like, must have took like 10 selfies. Then he sees my son. He's like, yo, you wanna get in? And my son's like, yeah. And he came over and he gets in. So now he's giving 2 people selfies, and like just clicking shots. Just for one, for $30. Like, that's a cool motherfucker, bro. Was the coolest motherfucker at the place, guaranteed. I wanted a chief with him, dog. I wanted a chief with him, but it was hella, obviously we're not gonna. But yeah, man, it was cool. It was cool. It was cool. Cool cat. Cool cat. And Hamma, bro. Hamma, he doesn't speak very super, good English and stuff. So he had a translator there, like a guy that basically explained everything, told us what it was gonna be, blase, blase, blase. He's like, this is what we want to, this is what we're pushing, this is what we're doing, da, da. And out of all the things you could buy for him to sign, he was like, this is the comic that it's like it's the only, you can only get it here type shit. And it's an official, or no, what do you call it, Larry Hama, like collector edition, like a special issue type shit. And so I was like, yeah, that definitely that. And he signed that. And then, but so first thing he said to me, he's like, you don't have to pay nothing to meet Larry. You could take a picture with Larry, you could sit with Larry, you could talk and chop it up and kick it with Larry, and you ain't got to pay nothing to say nothing to Larry. It's like the only thing you got to pay for is if you want him to sign one of these posters or these comics and these things. And he's like, and we're kind of pushing that. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna break him off, bro. Like, yeah, let me get a little comic and sign the shit, man. I'm gonna go sit over there and get a free picture when everybody else out here is paying, getting $50 a shot. I wasn't gonna do it. And then his guy, same thing. Took 7-8 photos, man. He was cool as shit. Fucking did some close-ups and shit. Hella poses. I mean, fucking Hamma. And I'm geeking out. I'm like, bro, you don't understand. G.I. Joe was like my whole childhood. It was all I fucked with. Legit. Let me see here. Where is my video footage? Fuck is the footage? Fuck is the footage? Hang on, y'all. Where's my footage? I got you. I got you. Where is the footage? Yo, where is that shit? Yo, tell me I didn't leave that shit somewhere. Come on, B. Oh, I will be right back. I got a son of a bitch. Oh, fuck you. Come on, y'all. Find my phone. Hey. Is it raining? And shit. Keep calling it. It's gonna call it again. Shit. Found my phone, y'all. Reload my site. Kiss my ass. What? All right. My bad, dog. And it's dead, that's why. God damn it. Turn on. I had the brick in my hand. You see it? Yeah. No, bro, it was right here. Yeah. All right, dog. I got it. Yeah. Hand me that. Wow. All right. Yeah, plug it in. Thank you. You got it? All right. Mother Mary, I. Dog. Boy, listen, I thought I left it at the store, y'all. I just ran to the store. That's why I had to change the time from what you call it to what you call it. So I picked up this too as well. I did not have her. It's cool to go and find little stuff you're missing and stuff like that at the con. And I really wanted Lady Deathstrike, and she's a great modern pinless joint. But the classic Lady Deathstrike. So cool pickup right there. She will go with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants collection. Come on, the lady, focus for the people. You know what? People want to see. She got the tattoos. She got the silver claws. She got the tech thing on her arm. See that tech shit on her arm? The techno joint shit virus. But yeah, Lady Deathstrike is a Wolverine villain and a must-have for any mutant collection. Oh, good. It's good. Now my mouse is battery's dying. It's dead. I mean, if it just rains, it pours, don't it? No, still nothing? All right. Wired mouse it is. This is the live show, baby. This is what happens. This is live show shit. Live show shit. Come on, bitch. It's only 2 ways you can go in. I promise y'all, I'll be right back. All right, yeah, she's dope. Yo, she's cooler than I thought. I didn't know those were little detailed little technos. Yeah, I missed out on her, y'all. So she is definitely one that I missed that I need for the Brotherhood. Got the whole Brotherhood of Evil Mutants right there. Blob, all of them joints. Toad. I need Pyro. Anybody got a Pyro? I really need a Marvel Legends Pyro, y'all. Pinless if possible. All right. Let me let Raw talk in here. Hold on. Raw Talk, you gonna love this shit.
Greetings.
Greetings, Earthlings.
So I hear you see my Uncle Larry.
Woo!
Yeah. Uncle Larry can speak English. He probably was just chilling so hard, you know what I mean?
No, he can speak English, but
Yeah.
he has somebody rapping for him because he's not as maybe fluent or fast. I don't know.
No, he's just, where Larry is, if it's like an overwhelming engagement or something like that, he'd rather just be there to sign and just chill. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't exchange the monies too much. He don't want to ramble with the books, shit like that. It's understandable.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. And what was cool was that nobody else was there, so we kicked it like he chilled for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Hamma this, Mr. Hamma that. You know what I'm saying, sir, super respectful. And I was like, man, you know what I'm saying, you know, G.I. Joe was my whole childhood, bro. That was all I ever cared about.
Exactly. Yeah, he'll chill with you. You get in depth with him about his process on why he chose certain characters and
I would have loved to, yeah.
Yeah, he'll chop it up with you.
I should.
Yeah,
I was lacking, bro. I should have set up an interview. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, you could have set it up right then and there. He wouldn't mind. He would not mind.
Bro, I don't.
Especially if he didn't have a crazy line.
There was no one there. What did I do? I fucked up.
Yeah, because a lot of people, they sleep on that. You know what I'm saying? This guy is the major reason why classifieds and all these other fucking things is happening.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If it was not for him, Kurt Pazigian and all those Ron Rudat, old school dudes like that. And plus Larry has real military experience.
Yes.
He can speak to a lot of shit that was in his thought patterns in the comics, you know what I'm saying? And why he chose to do certain things to certain characters, you know what I'm saying? People sleep on that, you know what I mean? There's not a lot. I say there's a lot of fans of G.I. Joe, but there's not a lot. It's like a tight society of
it's not that big. Like, and for a while it was like dead as fuck. But like it's having a big resurgence, and that's awesome.
So
that's
awesome.
I always
cherish every time I see Larry. I always cherish conversations with him. It's dope, man. Because I was like, yo, it's a vast difference from the TV show, from the comics. And he's like, yeah, because the TV show, they had to make it so that people can gravitate towards the toys and stuff.
And little kids could follow it. Yeah,
it's a toy commercial, but as you go along, you'll see there's still a lot of subject matter that is adult that people didn't really take from it because it was covered with a lot of, with G.I. Joe going on these crazy missions and Cobra having these harebrained schemes, but there's a lot of undertone to it. You know what I mean? A lot of different dynamics. And I was like, and he said, that's why the comics, when you watch a cartoon in the comics, you're like, oh, there's a vast difference, but there's still little hints in there.
Right.
Yeah. Larry's always a pleasure to see him. Now, if he don't have his coffee, he's gonna be pissed off. So I always like, yo, you got your coffee? He got his coffee. We good. If he ain't got his coffee, you want me to go get you a coffee, sir? How you like it? You know what I mean? And then that way, everything is copacetic. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, man. A Vietnam vet at that, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the roughest wars ever told and ever happened.
Easily.
So far, because but let's not do that because I know, you censoring me, bro. You censoring me, man.
Yeah, because this is the oasis right here.
Yeah. But other than that, man, I'm glad you have fun out there, man. That's what's up, man. You spent time with your shit. Yeah, that's always a dope thing to see, man.
Yeah.
Hold up. Oh, that's Mr. Mew, right?
Yeah. Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Jay. Oh, focus, motherfucker.
Damn, he gained a little weight because the last time I seen Jay, he was very skinny, man. out here in the Red Bank when I last seen him.
That's how you probably recognize him.
Yeah. No. But he was going through some things the last time I seen him, man. He was kind of glad he's healthy, man. He looks healthy.
He is so. Listen, I didn't recognize him, bro, because I was kind of looking for the Mews that I used to see on Comic Book Man and shit on, in Red Bank, like, but this is different. This is a real, real healthy dude.
Man.
Real healthy dude.
That guy, man. He's a real cool individual, man. I'm glad. And he looked
Very
motherfucking
cool.
young as hell.
Bro, I didn't think it was him, dog. I did not think it was him. Nobody did, because there was no one there, like no line at all. But Kevin Smith's line was packed around the thing, and it was him standing there looking how he looks, and another dude just looking just like a scruffy dude, and they were like working on the laptops and just kicking it, like chopping it up.
Yeah.
And I kind of walked up, and I told my son, I'm like, maybe that's his brother or something. I said, because he kind of favored, but that's not fucking him, dog. That's not him. And then I was like, fuck it. So I'm like, let me walk up and find out when he's gonna be here. And when I got up close, I was like, that is him. I was like, what up, bro? You doing selfies, bro? He's like, oh yeah, we dapped it up and shit. And he, like I said, they're supposed to do one selfie for the $30. He took the camera and just started clicking, bro, and took a bunch of selfies, and then also invited my son over to hop in with us and shit, which is another freebie.
Yeah, man. I think because he was going through some things a while back, and I'm glad he got his stuff together, man. He looks very healthy, man. Last time I seen him, it was like he was withdrawn, man. It was just like he was going through something. I'm glad he got that dark situation, what have you, man. Shout out to him, man. Man, if I was there, I'd definitely dap him up, because he mad cool.
Yeah.
Mad cool dude.
Yep.
Because once in a while he'll pop up at the stash, you know what I mean? Especially when they was filming the Comic Book Man, he'll definitely pop up now and again and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's good, man. I'm happy for him, for real. Genuinely happy. That's what's up. I like to see that.
It was focused a minute ago. I don't know why I won't focus, but anyway. Let's see, we're going the wrong way. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. See? He's healthy, bro. That's what's up. He's
looking like McConaughey.
Yo. Yeah. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah, man. And people didn't know that was Jay from Jay's Hollywood. That's fucked up. People say people don't know, man. What's wrong with people?
I believe that's how I was able to just walk up, and then why he just kicked it and was so chilling, because there was no one behind us. There was no line. Yeah. But I want to know, man. I hope he knows, man, because motherfuckers did not recognize him, dog. I hope he don't think nobody wanted to see him, dog. Because
he good. I mean,
motherfuckers would definitely. Well, to be honest, what happened was once Kevin Smith's line, and once Kevin Smith was like, I'm done, then people lined up in front of Jay's line, and I think that's because Jay left for a minute, and when he came back, his sign was saying he was going to be there at 4. So I think I might even caught him before he was supposed to be there, so people weren't expecting him. Probably why. Yeah. Mighty Racks, what up? Really nice set of footage to Reno.
Out the whole show, out the whole movie thing, even in the other movies, he was the most vocal of the two.
He's the funniest one. Well, yeah, because in the movies, Silent Bob is silent. He doesn't say shit. Jay's the vocal. Jay was the whole movie. Yeah, the whole movie was Jay.
Even though he's the director and stuff like that, but still, it was just the fact that
Yeah, Jay was the actor. The voice on the movies and shit. All right, so I did take some video since we weren't able to broadcast live. It's nothing specific, and some of it's gonna be crazy because it's a very, very fucking crowded place. Super duper crowded.
It always is at the shows. Hell yeah.
Oh, did I get it? Did I take it the wrong way? Hang on, let me alterate it.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
They had cosplay there too. Word.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
A lot of people,
like
walking around in costumes, bro.
Yeah, I like seeing the cosplay people because they put a lot of work into their shit too.
Hell yeah.
No.
Too long because it's a video, so I apologize. Blame it on that venue, man. Blame it on the venue. That's the ad fucking internet. That's unacceptable. All right. I know y'all don't look at the back of this video, but I promise we're gonna get out.
I recognize some people.
Wow.
That's weird. That's weird. My man with the military helmet, he was at Joe Fest.
Okay.
Yeah. With the gold helmet that walked past, he was at Joe Fest. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
Wait.
Gold black.
No. Michael Winslow.
Okay.
Here. That's pretty people. They're just chilling right up. I'm looking for it. There goes my homie right there.
Yeah, the clerks.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow, he had a wild crowd.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people want to know what he's up to besides the multiple things that he was doing, his other projects.
Yeah.
Oh, they had him behind the curtain where people go in. Okay. Yeah, people that dressed up like Jay and Silent Bob.
Yep. Hang on, dog. I can't. What it is I can't just act like I'm filming them.
Yeah, I know. Yo, you got in. You know what you got? Oh, okay. You know what? I'm about to get the Google. Not the Google. What is those glass? Samsung joints or whatever they are. They're glasses, but you can film from them shits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to get those.
That's him with the hat, with the white hat
Yeah,
turned back.
I see him.
You see him in the back, yeah.
I see him.
And then three Superman. It's three of the Superman actors that did. It was Tom Welling from then Brandon Routh from that one movie.
Okay.
Yep. And then Tyler Hoechlin, the one that did that Lois and what you call it.
Yeah, the last
Latino looking guy, yeah.
MCU joint.
Right. Yep. Yep.
I mean, not MCU, DC. That's on channel 11. PIX, whatever that shit was. WB. The last WB show that went to HBO and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Some crazy shit.
Camera's pissing me off because it won't focus on the phone. Background, bro. Oh.
So they had the autograph, and then they also had the artist alley and shit like that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Then they had the
Yeah.
vendor alley.
They had the artist alley. They had the vendor alley. Um, I'm really not this bad of a cameraman, guys. It's just that I can't. They were very like motherfuckers were walking around the crowd like, "Yo, you can't film, you can't film. Don't take pictures, don't take pictures." So I was doing the shit slick as fuck, like I was trying to get a signal, and that's why I have the camera. I'm holding it way up above, and I'm acting like I'm trying to get a signal, but I'm filming shit.
Mm. Yeah, because they want you to pay for that.
Yeah,
to go in as press. If you're going
right.
as press, they want you to pay for that.
That's what they're selling. They're selling people to walk up and get a selfie for $50.
Yeah.
So if I do it if I just take a picture, they kind of feel like, oh, that's
yeah.
You know. But there goes Shatner.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish that shit would focus, bro. Fucking Shatner, bro.
Yeah, but if you go in that press pass and you pay for it, you can film whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, exactly. So you know that's the idea next year to get the press joint.
Yeah.
Hang on, trying to get it. I'll just pause it. Oh no, I couldn't get a super good shot of Shatner, but that's him in the cut, sitting down behind the dude's shoulder. Yeah. If it would focus on the phone.
Chat master. Yeah.
Chat.
Yeah, man. I see him now. Yeah, there you go. He probably he looked like he spotted you.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, he's like, yo, this motherfucker think he's slick.
Yeah, dog.
Yo, Shat knows, man. He knows.
He got game.
He knows. He been around. He knows. Yo, there's somebody filming me.
Word, the Shat man knew. Oh, and then Gun.
Okay. Oh, Pattinson.
Yep.
Okay. Sean Gunn, the crazy one.
Right. There he is. You see him?
That's dope.
That's him in the background. There he is. You see him standing there. He's just chilling, talking. But yeah, I could have got a selfie with him, but I thought, out of everybody there, bro, who would I get the most cred getting a selfie with? I say Hamma, but
Yeah, well, Hamma is
that's me. But,
him and Shatner, the ultimate legends in it. I'm quite sure there was others, but
Danny Glover was there.
Oh shit.
Bro, I tried to get bro, Danny Glover, it was his lady that was the one walking around making motherfuckers put their phones down. She was the one that kept catching me. It was Danny Glover's lady. He was in the cut. He was in the corner. He was chilling. Okay. Yeah, but if
I was there, I would have went up to him. I'd be like, yo, get my autograph and everything. I'd be like, you know what? I'm getting too old for this shit.
Bruh.
I would have said that straight to him.
You had to.
I would have been like, Danny, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yes. Him and Kevin Smith were the two that I would have wanted to meet the most, but they also had the biggest line, and I wasn't finna pay that cake.
Yeah.
And I'm not finna stand really in no long ass line either. And the other dude was Hayden Christensen. Mm-hmm. I really didn't have no interest in meeting Hayden Christensen because not that I'm not a huge fan of Anakin and Hayden and all that.
Yeah.
Daredevil, what up? But I don't think we have anything in common.
Rax, Rad, everybody in the chat, what up?
Waiting for hold on. Let me go back. We've been all right. Let me see. Photos, raw talk. What up? $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Yeah. Noinch. He said I have an issue of Blunt Man and Chronic. Kevin Smith wrote for Omnipress. Yep, that's dope.
Remember that.
You got that too. Yep. Signed by Kevin. That's dope. Never met him. Mallrats is classic greatness. You know what's so classic and great about Mallrats? That's the first movie where we get a cameo of Stan Lee. That's the first Stan Lee cameo. Kevin Smith does that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's a dope fucking claim to fame right there, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yep.
What's going down? But yeah, man. Shit, that's dope. But yeah, like Danny Glover and those guys, man. It's like legends in there, man.
Oh, and I seen him too,
Oh, Lou Ferrigno, Big Lou.
bruh.
That's what's up.
Yep. I actually met him at the first time I went to GalaxyCon, so I didn't meet him this time. Like I didn't, because I already had met him before. So, but yeah, I met him last time. He's he's cool. He's cool as fuck. Sweet, sweet general giant.
Like, yo, you my only Incredible Hulk, man. That's it.
Yeah.
One before you or after you, man. I don't give a damn what they say. You are Incredible Hulk, man.
Yeah, seen him too. I seen him. Yeah.
Oh, Tamura Morrison? Okay, yeah.
Yep. My
Some
son
people
was
are saying some crazy shit about Tamura lately. Somebody said something was going on with him and personally where it kind of messed up the Boba Fett series or some bullshit like that. Something controversial about Tamura.
He was, yeah, he did. Well, I know he was mad. He was. Yeah, it was something, and I can't remember. I can't think of what it is.
It was wild shit.
It was something, dog. I forget though. But he was there. My son was cracking me up, dog, because my son does a spot on impression, because my son's like a vocal actor, and he does a spot on Tamura Morrison, bro. And I was dying. He was saying funny ass shit, like, you know what I'm saying, get a selfie with him. So, yeah, shit was killing me.
That's what's up, man.
Come on, get a selfie with us.
Dope.
Oh man, where's
voice actor? That's dope. That's one of the dopest shit you can be, man, with this animation and shit like that, man.
That's what he wants to be, do anime and shit. That's his goal.
There it is, man. There's a few companies overseas.
EGC, what up?
Even black what you call anime creators over there in Japan, man. It's heavy. It's you think we go crazy over here for Comic Con and shit. It's almost like that all the time out there, damn near. When it comes to the culture of it, like that full fanfare behind it. Yeah.
Yep.
Hold up. EGC Divine. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy to even, reply, but you know how it is, bro. That's what it is, man. It's all love. Word up. You know? Yeah, man. But shoot. Yeah, I can't wait till the big cons come around this way a little closer. I need to go to one or two and just to get it back in the blood again, man, because once you come out of winter, man, this shit, it takes time for you to get adjusted again to the whole spectacle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fun when you're there. It's fun when you're there, when you're meeting people, meeting stars and legends and shit. You're like, yo, this is cool as fuck.
Oh yeah, it was. Last year was incredible for me because, like, we met Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah,
he's like an old, like he's do the right. I said, bro, I've been a fan since do the right thing, bro. Yeah,
he was in one of my favorites. Trading Places, and he only did a
part
with Eddie.
Like walking by, he did a lot of shit.
He was in the cell with Eddie. He was like, let me tell you how I cut him. You know what I'm saying? He was going.
Oh yeah.
He was one of the prisoners. That shit was funny as hell. And when I noticed him, I was like, oh, like I get astonished by that. Like, yo, how
he done so many roles, bro, and he plays so many different cultures too. Because he can play so many different cultures. He could play black, Latino. You know what I'm saying? He does it all. Yeah, man. Italian.
Oh yeah, man. That guy
Cuban.
He has wild range. Just crazy.
And he was cool like that. Like it was one of them situations with him too. Like he just kicked it with us. You know what I'm saying? Me and my son took a bunch of pictures and shit and was just cool, bro, and just talked to me about the Sixth Element and all that shit. He was like super interested, and I felt like he was so interested, bro. I thought he was gonna hit me up, type shit. Like he's
a hip hop head too, unbeknownst to a lot of people. He's a hip hop head too.
Yeah,
he came up in it. You know what I'm saying? He's hip hop too. I mean,
exactly.
He's probably only
today.
Like 8 years older than us, or 8 years older than me, or something like that. or maybe close to 10 years
Yeah.
older than me. Yeah, man. Come on. That dude is an OG, man. He dope.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Bro, you heard about Afro Man?
oh yeah. The brother Alpha Man won his case against that crooked ass townies and them crooked
Yep.
ass cops. He
Crooked ass
shitted
sheriff
on all
department.
of them.
Shitted on him, dog. Shitted
Oh,
on him, dog. It was so lovely. They were so foolish for suing him in the first place. Because first of all, y'all are bullies. Y'all are being assholes. You know, crash this man's house and shit, and cut off his cameras. Hell of illegal shit. And found nothing. Because so if you don't know who Afro Man is, he's the guy. I was gonna go to court, but then I got high.
Yeah.
I was gonna clean my room, but then I got high. That guy.
But
That song. And that song made him millions. And he has a big ass crib. He's got a Bentley, couple Bentleys, couple fly classic cars, a whole like.
I mean, Blunt Man and Chronic did some shit with him. I think he was in something with him.
Yes. They were in his video. They were in a video. That's why I was like, I was gonna do the video. I was gonna go to court, but then I got high. Blunt Man. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, but GalaxyCon happened. But yeah, man. If y'all don't know, bro, it was a great triumph, a great victory. Cause they really thought they was gonna get him, bro. They really thought they were gonna sue him for millions of dollars. And first they thought they were gonna get him. They thought he had, I guess they thought he had pounds of weed or something, because he's the weed man, and his crib is all green, painted all green like weed. There's weed leaves everywhere. It's all, very weed like esque. But they obviously don't find nothing. But in the videos, he did, so he, to get revenge for them crashing his house and raiding his shit for no reason, he cut tracks. He did rap songs, little videos about each one of the officers that raided his house. Personal shit about each one of them. Like, I found out personal shit about each one of them, named by names. This was some ether hit 'em up shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so had the one female crop crying, bro. And deserved it. She deserved it, bro, because she was a bully. She was an asshole.
Really trying to pull, like, she had some D and some balls.
D and balls, yeah. So
they're the worst police officers. Let me put this down on record. Females are the worst fucking officers, because one, they're trying to prove too many things, that they're tough, that they're equal to a man, and that they can control everything, when you're just a bitch. I'm just saying, I'm sorry for that, but that's how I see it. And I always observe, and every female police officer got a fucking chip on their shoulder. And
to be fair though, I was gonna say though, I knew a couple female cops that were cool as fuck in the hood. One of them was my boy was knocking off. Like, there is some cool ones, but it's not.
Let me clarify then. The DIKE
yes,
are the worst.
Yes.
I'm gonna clarify that.
Yes.
They think they're male, all that. But
it's because to be fair, it's because they really have a lot to prove, and they have to prove to the guys that they're tougher and just as tough, and so they end up overdoing it in most parts. But he did this track about her. Let's do a little commentary.
Yeah, but that's crazy, man. You want to blame that guy, but y'all F up.
Yeah, I mean, you do him wrong, and then you get mad when he just does some music about you. So mad that they really thought they were gonna sue him for defamation of character and all this, and the lawyers were just shooting him down. Like, so what did he say about you that wasn't true? What did he say about you? What did he say about you that was so believable that it causes you defamation? So either he's saying shit that's so outlandish, it's ridiculous, we know it's not true, or he's calling you fat and bald. And if you're fat and bald, that's not slander, my friend.
That's what you are.
That's just a observation.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Lisa, do you love me? Love me, girl. Yeah. Lisa, do you love me?
That's her. Can you hear it when I play it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right. I'm gonna kind of speed it up. It's a very, very long. Well, here's the funny thing about this song. Okay, it's called "Lick 'Em Low, Lisa," and he's making fun of her, you know, being lesbian, telling her she's eating pussy all over town. She eats all the pussy. She raided his house and ate his wife's pussy. Just hilarious.
He went
shit.
left with it real fast.
You know what I'm saying? And then he actually cuts in parts of her interview, which is so ridiculous, the shit that she's telling his lawyer and the shit that she's acting these crocodile ass tears. And then what you have to remember, guys, is that you have to see the shit she did to him first. If you see how she was in them videos, because what's beautiful about the raid they did on him, he's got cameras everywhere. And he did a music video with footage from all his cameras showing them doing all the crooked shit they was doing. And the way she was, bro, she's the one that unplugged his cameras.
Yeah.
Like, bro, but it's just, you know, they
that's violation 1.
Destroyed his property. Like, it was just ludicrous. And then, you know, so he did some joke songs about them, and then they turn around and they're the ones that are butthurt. But why is it you can get butthurt when somebody calls you out for the shit you're doing, but yet you can do this kind of shit to people and you're supposed to be, it's all good? Why is it all good? Why can't we complain and sue you when you do this shit to us, but you're gonna sue us when we write a song? Freedom of speech, bro. Kiss my ass. And Afroman, he said they brought this on themselves. He said if they wouldn't have rated my shit and did all that, I wouldn't have made the songs about them. He said, but you know, I made songs about them. Like, so what? I didn't punch them, I didn't shoot them, I didn't threaten them. Just made some jokes. Then he has an actress. So what's funny about it is it's 13 and a half minutes long.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they played the entirety of it in court. In front of her, in front of the jury, in front of everyone. She had to sit there. These cops had to sit there while the court had to play all these songs again. It was broadcast live again. It brought attention to these songs that people had already forgotten and were never that popular in the first place again. And now they're huge. Now it's huge. So these cops basically made this huge spectacle of themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they did it to themselves.
Yep.
There's no one. They can't blame nobody but themselves.
They can't blame nobody.
Lick 'em low, Lisa.
It's crazy.
Eat pussy like pizza. That's what he said. Oh no, that's too fast. Y'all can't even hear the shit.
Man, that's wild.
From Adams County to the 275. Licking low, Lisa. Licking every pussy alive. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. Sometimes she won't lick 'em low, Lisa.
That's his real gate. And that's a picture of her right there on his gate that he really put right there. And she's trying to sue him.
Lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. Man or woman, you really don't know her. I notice her voice is a few octaves lower. She's not too ugly. She's not too fine, but she's not too fine. Might whip out something that's bigger than mine. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa.
So he said she might pull out something that's bigger than mine.
I'm pussy like pizza. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. I'm pussy we like pizza.
Oh yeah. Yo, you wildin'. Yo, you wildin'. Yo. That's straight wild right there. Yeah, he had to cry on the stand. Fuck all that.
I've never seen my voice in my entire life. I shouldn't have to prove I don't have a penis. or I have a penis because there's the guys that I work with. And whoever he was over looking at me, come on.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that hurt you like that. You kind of intimidated me. I know you're here. I'm sorry. You guys raided my house. You knocked down my door. I was upset. I would never shoot you, or I would never try to punch you. I thought I'd crack some musical jokes. I didn't know they hurt you that bad. I'm sorry. I think you're a nice looking lady. I didn't know you was a biological lady. I'm sorry. I was just having fun with the bad situation. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Oh man, Jesus. Hang on, let's take a little break, everybody.
Y'all watching, right?
Yeah.
So he's consoling her. Yo, all the way up the stairs, bro.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is this?
Oh, this. I did a show one night, and this girl said, "Hey, Afroman, I want to give you some pussy."
Yes. I see why they wanted this.
Yo, he took her to City Trends, yo. He took her to City Trends, son.
Yo,
he wildin'.
Yeah, I see why she wanted to sue his ass.
You know?
Yo, you did this to me. Now they think I'm licking all this.
Yeah, I believe she said that she gets like propositioned all the time now. Like chicks be coming up to her like,
me, hey.
And then this one, Lemon Pound Cake, he did a track about a big fat cop that when the cop walked through, bro, I mean, you did take a double take at that man's pound cake on his counter.
Damn. And
it's caught on video. And then the man was like, yeah, we've gotten hundreds of pound cakes and shit to the sheriff's department. People singing them.
That's what's up, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah, man. They wanted to fuck around and found out.
Fuck around and found out.
So now that might start a trend. All right, these officers acting fucked up. Let's make some videos about these motherfuckers. This shit on. You know? Right.
$392,000. And is that they?
It was $5,000 from back when I did that show.
You go off the news and you picked up your money.
So if you turn my cameras off, you must got something bad in mind. I'm running around my house. Right.
You remember in your deposition when I asked you why did you bring the news? And you actually
I didn't know nothing. The lady at the sheriff department just volunteered the information. I
was actually more money than was in that suit pocket.
I gave it to my combination so they
Investigation of himself. The attorney asked for a copy.
There's a clip I'm looking for.
the lady at the department is short your cameras. None of this we wouldn't be in this room right now if they none of this.
That's your whole point.
That's my whole thing. If they never would have showed
is that the amount of money that was in the bags is different from the amount of money that was written on the bag.
Yeah, my whole thing is they never should have rated me in the first place.
That's your whole thing.
That's my whole thing.
That's the point,
If
isn't it?
they never would have showed up, there would be no songs about them. I wouldn't know who they are. Their faces would not be on my video cameras. None of this would be in the frame right now. If they hadn't raided my house and didn't press no charges, didn't even know what they was doing, this whole thing is their fault, and they're suing me for their mistake.
And so you don't really care if they stole your money or not. You're just mad
I
about
do
what
care
they
about
did.
if they stole. Police officers shouldn't be stealing the civilians. I do care. All of it is an outrage. This whole thing is an outrage.
You have no evidence that they took your money except for the amount on the bag isn't the same as
My
that.
lady admitted that she took my money on live Fox 19 News. Go argue with the film clip. Go argue with her.
They stole them.
That they took your money.
Whatever. Go.
Yeah.
All weekend,
Just put your deposition.
what are you doing? This is
Brian, go ahead and shut your. He's going to be able to ask you.
It's another part I'm trying to find.
too much for me. What kind of guys walk too much for me?
No evidence.
Deputized by the sheriff walking around.
Hold on, we got pedophiles.
What kind of guys walking around my house around my bank statements? It's a dude that's possibly a pedophile, got a convicted pedophile brother, deputized by the sheriff walking around, possibly stealing my money. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on as I zoom in with my cameras. That's not the type of guy I don't think should be on the police force.
I'm going to refer you again to your.
Oh, he really cracked it wide open. That's how he won. Because they're like, oh, we got wild PDF on.
Guns and kick down my video camera and in my music career.
Just lied you about the money you can make, right?
Fact, they never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact, if they hadn't came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career. All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault. And if they have the audacity to sue me, these people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
So what they did, search your house, give you the right to do everything.
Under circumstances, I got freedom of speech. After they run around my house with guns and kick it down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a forward for doing stuff. Because I don't go to their house, kick it down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
You were at Lisa Phillips' deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's saying it all right there.
Yeah, pretty much. And his suit is heavy as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, shout out to WCPO9. Subscribe and like.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
All right, let's see. Those comics are there.
Oh yeah, here's the footage.
Dude opened up his arms like, yo, we can't find nothing. What the fuck?
Yeah. There you go, busting his door in.
My door.
He got cameras all in this shit.
Yeah.
Here goes Lemon Pound Cake taking a triple take at the cake on the table.
Would you like a slice of lemon pound cake? You can take as much as you want to take.
You keep looking at it.
A big mistake. Would you like to have a slice of my lemon pound cake?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. They charged them with kidnapping and trafficking. Kidnapping.
Why you charge him with that? Who did he kidnap and who he traffic?
Exactly. That's what he said. He was like, it don't make no sense.
They tripping.
Let's see what he said.
Warrant said narcotics and kidnapping. The warrant said narcotics and kidnapping. Are you kidding? I make my money rapping. Why does the warrant say narcotics? I know I got it. But why kidnapping? Let me ask you something, officer. Any kidnapping victims inside my suit pockets? Are there any kidnapping victims inside my suit pockets? You crooked cops need to stop it. There are no kidnapping victims in my suit pockets.
So they're just going through his suit pockets. And y'all are, essentially there for either trafficking, which is big quantities, weight, bales of weed, and why are you looking in suit pockets for either a kidnapping victim or bales of weed? But they're pulling money out, you know what I'm saying? They're just robbing them.
Yep. Because a lot of times when they do those raids and stuff, they can confiscate all the items under the law, to which the person has to prove that all that's theirs and how they got it. And it's a long fucking process to get all your cars out of the impound or everything, man. It's fucked up.
Yep, exactly. And then
steal that way. That's how they've been stealing.
Yeah, and they don't, if they can just damage your shit and trash your shit, bust your walls, and they don't have to pay for nothing.
Exactly. And then the whole thing is also, whenever the county or whatever district is light on money, they need money, they go out and perform these fucking raids and shit on innocent people.
Right.
Just so they can get money. Because it goes through the courts, then you got to pay for a lawyer. All this generates money for that district.
Exactly.
Through everybody.
No, I mean, all the raids. Yeah, exactly.
Even
and
the
that's why
on it.
It goes all the way to the cartels, bro. They could shut that shit down any day.
Exactly.
You don't think ICE and them, you don't think they could shut that shit down that day? They could, but they don't, because the seizures, the big seizures that the cartel basically lets them have, that's how they fund their shit. That's how they fund all their shit. And so agencies, the DEA would no longer, paychecks wouldn't be in the hundreds of thousands. They wouldn't have all this high tech equipment that they never used. They wouldn't. It would be it would almost go nowhere. It would almost be a dead agency. But it's funded by that shit, and that's why they don't stop it. The war on drugs is really just a war on people of color, and because the drugs, that's nothing they have no interest in stopping.
Nope.
They can stop at any time. And there he is pulling money out of his bag. Right there. Look at it.
Yeah.
Counting cash, folding it up. Where's he stick it? Down in his fucking shoe. And goes for more. That's all good.
Because that's the next step in his. He won that case. The next step is to sue them for theft, and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can understand if he was a bona fide drug dealer and all that shit, and they had surveillance on him and wild shit was happening.
Yeah.
I understand it. Okay, that's part of the game. You know
right.
what I mean? An innocent person, I got problems with that.
Exactly.
I don't, and on record, I don't mind these cops breaking you know what I'm saying, they going on drug raids and shit for real drug dealers and taking the money. I don't care about that, because you don't know what drug dealer got these semi-automatic weapons, what crews you got to shoot out with people, what have you. I don't care. You money, you're risking your life, but with innocent people you do that, that's where the problem lies. And they don't know how to discern
civilian.
Civilian from whatever they think is going on, man. That's why they're fucked up now, man.
Yo, civilian from
my big dog. The number 6 element of hip hop. What's good, bro? Mr. Reno. What's poppin'? That's what I got, bro. I got a wit on deck.
And that's always the case, man, and it's sad. It's not sad. It's infuriating, man. You know what I mean? Get the meth dealers and get all of them, run down on them. Nah, they won't, because that's their cousins and uncles and brothers that's selling that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you come down on everybody else because they're easy prey. Because you know,
Exactly.
one, they know historically black folks are afraid of the police. No matter how machismo or whatever you want to get with it, motherfuckers is afraid to go to jail. And those police officers are the conduit to jail. So you're going to have some type of fear of the police or fear of getting caught and shit like that.
Right.
Nobody really, if motherfuckers didn't fear the cops, there'd be more shootouts and more dead cops than anything.
Yeah.
So they have that to their advantage. So why pick on the innocent when you can go against the motherfucking guilty, the truly guilty? Go after them motherfuckers. Have at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But leave innocent people the fuck alone. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, exactly. It's
and then they wonder why motherfuckers dance and celebrate when cops get killed. Why? Because you made people hate cops.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's everything that they do, and I mean all of law enforcement across the country. If one bad apple fucks up the whole bunch, all of y'all are liable because y'all could prevent this in your own district. Keep these motherfuckers out of here. If you want to be respected by the people, loved by the people, and appreciated by the people, leave these fuck motherfuckers out of the fucking shit. But they can't. They can't because I don't know. It's fucked up, man. So, hey, if there's one bad cop, all you motherfuckers is bad now. Fuck it. That's how it's gonna go down. Until shown otherwise. Until y'all go against the dumb shit, fuck it. They're all bad and don't get any remorse.
Yeah. Chuck Norris passed away today.
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday, right? Yeah.
And I was watching his movies earlier in the week and didn't even know he passed on Friday. I was like, yo, crazy. I was just watching most of his movies. I was going on a fucking binge run of Chuck Norris flicks.
Braddock.
That's weird. That was kind of weird to me. Like, to find out he passed, I must have been watching it for a fucking reason. I ain't know this reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But you know, I gave him a shout out. You know what I'm saying? You know, he didn't die. He just decided to leave, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, fuck it. You know, I want to go fight some other motherfuckers somewhere else. Like,
Word.
Chuck is that dude, man. Straight up martial artist.
Yep,
You know,
straight up.
champion. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. Bonafide champion, for real.
You going to the Roots picnic in Philly?
Nah, B. I really don't go to no big outings like that when it's concerned hip hop. I don't care if it's peaceful or not. Shit breaks out, man. I can't deal with that. I've been through that in my youth where stuff breaks out, so I don't deal with it. Even after
that shit a while ago.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't. You know, and plus, a lot of times, you know, I don't like really going to shows unless I get the chance to get on a microphone. So it's like, if I don't get a chance to, you know, when they're on their little 10-minute break and, you know, they ask for people to go up or whatever.
Yeah.
Like my time to shine or whatever. So, but I haven't done that in years. So
Years.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mad years.
Decades.
I remember Gangstar jumping on stage with a lot of people, man. So it's like pretty dope shit. But that's when I was crazy. Now I'm an old dude. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch it and love it from afar.
Yeah. July 11th, 10th, he going to the Yankee Stadium, Jay-Z.
Oh, man,
I guess 2 historic nights to celebrate Jay-Z's iconic albums, Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint. What? So he's just going to basically come and do the Reasonable Doubt live on the 10th, and he's going to do the Blueprint live on the 11th.
And here's the question I'm asking.
I would go to that 10th show.
With all, it's near you?
No, it's Yankee Stadium. It's New York. I mean,
You
like
say you could go to
6
the
hours. I would go to the Reasonable Doubt show. Yes, Reasonable Doubt's one of my favorite albums of all
There's a
time.
lot of wild stuff happening in the world with this guy and accusations and all that stuff. I don't even want to even. It's messed up, man. You know, when you see people in a certain different light and all sorts of things, it's like it turns you off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Though his material is bona fide, you know what I'm saying? Solidified. I ain't gonna front on him. That Reasonable Doubt is my favorite album from him, period.
Yes, easily.
Easily. If I just listen to that album, I don't need to listen to the rest of the album. Basically that's what it is. I got all his albums, but I only listen to Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
So it's like I really don't understand that. It's just we're in weird times, man. And it's like I hope he sells out Yankee Stadium. And hopefully he does, and hopefully no accusations of him being on that list and dealing and people talking. It's kind of weird now, you know what I'm saying? Because there's communications with this dude talking about how, you know, Jay really swindled the people in order for that Barclays to be in Brooklyn the way it is.
Oh yeah.
There was promises made and wasn't fulfilled. There was an illusion of inclusion that wasn't fulfilled.
Right.
So it's like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about this. I know you the ultimate hustler, but you didn't have to do your people dirty. You know what I'm saying? And he has a track record of dirt. So that's why, you know, sometimes we got to separate the artist from the person. But if you say you 10 toes down on the album, you're supposed to be that in real life. But that's supposed to be a reflection of your real life, right?
Right.
Especially that first album. So, yeah, man, I'm conflicted on that. So it's like, nah, I'll do a pass. Now, Nas, different situation. You know what I'm saying? Nas say he gonna do it was written album all the way up to the purple tape or whatever.
Yep.
I might indulge myself in that because that's Nas. I haven't heard wild stuff about him as far as really robbing people or doing wild dirt contracts.
Yeah. No.
I only heard praise about that young man or that brother. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at with it. Then you got, you know, Nas is every rapper's favorite rapper type shit.
Right.
So, just like Rakim is every rapper's favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you hadn't held in that high regard, and boom. But I never hear any rapper say Jay-Z is their favorite rapper's favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
Their favorite hustler. Not
Right.
rapper. So, leave it at that, man.
Yeah. No. You remember we were talking about Black Harlow?
Yo, my man wilding with the blackface accounts.
Yeah, he cooked, bro. A lot of he's losing a lot of
I get what he's saying. He wanted to get more into the black culture of it.
You know, yes, of course we know what he means. Of course we know what he means. The question is, you don't say that. You just don't say that.
I don't know. Oh, old boy, who did the song with Pharrell? What's his name? His father was an actor on a TV show. What's his name? He does the Masked Singer now. What's his fucking name?
Does the what?
The Masked Singer on Channel 5. I watched that with my wife. He's a judge on there. He does soulful music. He's white. He does soulful music. His father was an actor on a movie. On a TV show back in the day. Oh, fucking name, man. God damn. But I mean, him and Pharrell got sued for taking doing white lines. White line. Dun, 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 dun. It was taken from oh boy. Fucking being old is trash event. Real. As far as memory wise. Not too much shit. My wife, she watched the show.
Yeah, they were Joe Budden and them was talking about that.
But I think they misconstrued it, man. And they need something to harp on since hip hop is not at the top of the Billboard charts anymore. R&B is not at the top of the Billboard charts, so they need something to harp on to keep information flowing within their members that watch them. They need some kind of controversy. But I think, oh boy, I mean, he's doing what he's doing. I'm an artist. I want to dig deep into black culture because that's where it's at. That's how, that's where I draw from anyway. I'm not a country dude. I'm not a country singer. I'm not a rock singer. I'm not into that. I'm into hip hop. I'm into soul music. So I'm getting deeper with the brothers and the sisters. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
The terminology was actually said by the person that was interviewing him. They were the one that put that black on it. Like, I want to get blacker or whatever. They're the one that did that. He said he wanted to get deeper into the black culture. My understanding of how I understood the conversation from the interviewer, Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
Okay? So you know how these motherfuckers want sensationalized press.
Well, here's what they said, that these are Jack Harlow's R&B names. Black Twitter remains undefeated. Lint condition. Neo-colonial soul. Music stole child. Ninth Wonder Bread.
Oh man.
Charlie Kirk Franklin. Most definitely not. Luca Vandross. Uncommon.
Damn.
White Thought.
Yo.
White Thought.
Yo. Word. That's
Honky
man.
Honky with the different ends like Tony, and then LL Cool Whip and Ghostface Vanilla.
Yo, that's crazy. That's mad work. Nasty work.
They wild now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I wanna, yeah. All right, there it is. So John, so you're saying you didn't retreat into a wider genre. In fact, arguably went into black music. He said deeper into black. So unnecessary. Is that what is conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds? Certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing. Absolutely, because you like pushing that boundary, that line. I think I love black music. I love the sound of black. Among Us, yes, I love the sound of black music. And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to something that I felt at the time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of these routes. So he's talking about the routes that a lot of white rappers, when they get to a certain level, they start doing country music or
rock and roll and
classic rock. Yeah, country rock. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, he's not wrong, and people misconstrue just for sensationalism.
Yeah, you're right. To do a big show about, he's culture, or this is a whatever, a big event, offense. You're sensationalizing something that, yeah. And
the name of the guy is Robin Thicke. You know Robin Thicke, right?
Oh yeah.
Third Lines, that dude.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's doing black music. Well,
Alan Thicke's son.
Now check it out. Everybody's doing black music, rock, soul, country. fucking blues, that's all black music.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I
all
mean,
black music.
to be
So,
honest, there is no only white music that is out is country.
and that ain't even white music. That's black music. It started by black folks.
Or it's Irish folk music mixed with black music and all other shit. Yeah. No, it's definitely it's based in Irish folk music. The old country music like Conway Twitty and shit like that. The dudes from the days like where phonograph recordings and shit.
I'm talking about the guitar, country, all that was born on the slave plantation. All of it. So therefore,
you mean the instrument, the guitar?
Their own historical music, but the root of what we're talking about in an American country music is totally black.
No.
Yes, it is. Do the history, do the math.
I have. I'm telling you, it's based in Irish folk music. So go look up Irish folk music. That's where all that shit is rooted in. Now, yes, I'm sure. I mean, we know there's influence. There's definitely influences, and black music definitely created rock and roll. It created all that stuff, and the influences are, inevitable. But Irish folk music is where country music is based in. Banjos and all that shit. You think black people fucking invented banjos and shit? We're playing banjos? Fuck no. Ding 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 ding. No, black people weren't doing it. That's Irish folk music.
We're gonna nip this shit in the bud.
Yeah, I mean, guitars and all that. Yeah, black people made that. Yeah, but not banjos and shit. Fiddles and shit. That's hillbillies and shit. Due to knowledge. So I know you don't think black people invented that shit. Black people was not doing that shit.
All right, the banjo comes from black folks.
Not the way they playing it.
So we go to the thing. Country music. Okay, you have part of that. Country music
show you.
In the early 20th century, southern United States, specifically the Appalachian Mountains, blending European music, Irish, Scottish fiddle tunes, and African American traditions such as the banjo and blues. It grew out of the rural working class culture with commercial recordings beginning in the 1920s. with artists like and later the Carter family.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I said. It's based in Irish folk music and
banjo is an African that's an African instrument, the banjo.
Yeah, well, maybe the instrument is, but not the way they're playing it. Not the fiddle music, the way they're playing it. The fiddle music, that's not how Africans played it, right?
In the South, yeah. In the South, that's how they played it. Like you hear that, bing, 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 bing. That's played in the South by the Africans.
Well, actually, that's that Appalachian shit that they're talking about. That's the hillbillies, Appalachians.
Yeah, but that came from the slave. Who you think was teaching and entertaining the slave masters and stuff? For the most part.
Well, the Appalachians is but that's more of the northern. The Appalachians, the hillbillies are in the north.
Appalachian is from where you're at in Virginia. It stretches through the Ohio Valley and all the way up north. The Appalachian is a huge area.
Yeah, Appalachian does. Yeah, you're right. It comes all the way from Tennessee up to
it's
way up north. Yeah,
so you got the northern and the southern Appalachians and stuff like that. So it can be a real gumbo of a lot of shit.
Yeah. No, you got that right. Yeah, banjo is definitely African. Definitely African.
So, but far as getting back to the subject, I think people love sensationalizing minute shit because they can't find anything other than the war right now, because that's what's hitting everybody right now. You know what I'm saying? This administration and all that dumb shit. But to veer off from that. Everybody's searching for a subject to cling on to and sensationalize and put out there. So Jack Harlow is, mistaken, as a culture vulture when he just appreciates the music. Now,
yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah. So now, if he contradicts himself and going to rock and roll and country, then that's maybe a financial thing, and he's shooting himself in the foot, and he'll definitely lose followers.
All his fan base, yeah,
all his fan base. But I don't think he'll do that because he's just 10 toes down in what he believes and loves. Just like Eminem, everybody took him for somebody who was a culture vulture, and not knowing that motherfucker's 10 toes down in hip hop.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. He's a student.
He is hip hop, Eminem.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, yeah. He's a definite student of the game for real.
Yeah, he's a student. He loves it.
He loves it.
He can break down everything for you. Every rap.
He's like a historian with the shit, bro.
Yes, exactly. Just what I'm
He's
saying.
a historian with the shit for real.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck Chat GBT. Get to the Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Yo, M, what happened with Rakim back in 87 and this and that? Oh, yeah, let me break it. Boom, 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 boom. He's a walking fucking hip-hop dictionary, man. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So, we cannot, and it pains me to say, most black folks who are not in the know or don't know music and stuff like that and just want to sensationalize shit just so they can have followers and all types of going viral moments.
Yeah.
They're disingenuous. They're not, they're doing a disservice. Let that man do what he loves, man. He love that. He loves soul music. Let him go deeper into it. Let him get the real gist of it. You know what I'm saying? Let it be. Let him do his thing, man.
Yeah, music can be done by anybody, man. If it sounds good, it sounds good. Like what's his name? Robin Thicke, Justin Timberlake got soul. It don't.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I mean, if we're gonna get really ill, this whole culture of getting to the bag. Nobody should be mad at anybody because everybody's getting to the bag the best way they know how, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of
It's
getting
a
to
hustle.
the bag. You can't blame somebody from I got what I needed out of this. Now I'm jumping over here because I need to get to the bag. You're supposed to be applauding that if that's the culture we talking about, getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he's doing.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying he loves the music. He loves going deeper into the soul. He has a genuine love for it. Unlike what's that other dude that turned rock? He was doing rap and then he turned rock.
Kid Rock?
No, well, Kid Rock, he's Kid Rock to me was never a rap in the first place to me. I remember back in the day.
Me neither.
Poser to me. He was always a poser to me.
Yeah.
ICP called him out, you know what I'm saying, as a poser at one point. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're J&M, they their own thing too. But they love what they do. So it's like, what's that dude? He plays a guitar now. He's on commercials and he got tats all over his face. I keep forgetting that kid's name.
I don't know.
But there's sometimes where people lose the audience that they came up with, and now they got to pivot.
Yep.
It's just maturity. You know what I'm saying? On both parts, on the person who's listening and the person who's performing. You mature out of certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I matured out of gangster rap. I don't like that shit. I hate that shit.
You know what, bro? Like I listen. Some of it, a lot of it, I can't even listen to no more, bro. You're right. You're right. Because honestly, I was saying this the other day, and I don't want to offend nobody, but I was like, bro, this shit is corny to me now.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking corny, bro. Are you serious right now?
Yeah,
The shit you talk, this shit is corny, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck. Because you ain't doing none of this shit.
Exactly.
So what are you saying it for?
It's like,
who are you saying it for? Like, who is that attracting, and what is it manifesting? What did that do to us, our generation, bro?
exactly, brainwash, man.
I was
most of the time I did gangster shit because
gangster shit.
I was souped up on fucking gangster music.
Yeah,
I thought shit was fucking cool.
emulating the shit that was around us. It was
was
everywhere.
Around with Uzis and shit.
Cass, what up?
Come on, man. That shit was
Salute.
dumb shit.
Yeah,
Shout
bro.
out to everybody in the chat, word up. But yeah, that was dumb shit. Like now, like when I hear and I can't say no disrespect because it's gonna come off as disrespect any fucking way. Like the Griselda thing. The cocaine raps. I joke about cocaine all the time because it's a joke anyway. I mean, it wasn't no joke when this shit was fucking up families. But if you're in this world right now, 2026, and you're really, really talking about cocaine distribution,
You really getting yeah.
You're really stupid, really. That's why I make clown moves when I say shit like that because it's dumb. For motherfuckers going out there talking, yo, I'm gonna get this coke and I'm gonna flip these bricks. Who are you flipping these shits to? Who are you selling this to? Nobody. Matter of fact, most of your motherfuckers are getting blown up at the border or in the water over this shit. Literally by the president. They taking out ships.
Well, my thing is this. It's always gonna sell itself. I mean, coke, crack, that shit is. I mean, you can still sell crack right now on the corner. So it's
but at the same time,
heroin. You can, but the thing is,
like that fly shit.
Well, my thing is this: when I was doing the shit, it was
a means
already.
thing.
Yes, but it was already on its way out. As far as even Ghost made a song on Supreme Clientele. He was like, the crack game came and had its years. Like that shit is over now, bro. And that was 2000. That was 99. So and I was on that shit then because I was tired of going to jail. I was tired of being in jail. I was having a family now, and I didn't like being away from my family. Every time I went to jail, I was away from my family. And then but my point being nowadays, it's not like it was back then, bro. The surveillance they got, the tech they got, the laws they got, the task force. It's just there is no possible way you're gonna come up, bro. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna go to jail multiple times, and that's part of the game now. So now it's like, bro, I knew players back in the day from the 80s who never been to jail in their life. They still never been to jail, and they were supplying neighborhoods, bro, and they never been to jail. But nowadays, that's part of the game. You're gonna that's just charged to that's just part of the game. We're gonna go to jail sometimes. It's just part of the game.
Because a lot of times, like when we were
young, every time you go to jail, but every time. But my thing was this, right? And this, everyone I knew, we would stack, and no matter how high you stacked up, no matter how much you amassed, as soon as you go to jail, it's gone. And you get out of jail, starting from square one, someone's got to put you on.
Yeah.
Every time, it's not worth it anymore. And nowadays, it's just not worth it, bro. And plus that,
because none of us thought about having lawyers in our pocket. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought about all this money we make and let's have a rainy day fund with a lawyer where we have them on retainer, like hitting them with money every month. So if you're making 20 grand a month or better, why don't you just put 5 into that lawyer's pocket on retainer?
Well, the smart guys they did, that is what they did. They had a lawyer. They had bail money and shit like that. We had bail money. Like I definitely had bail money and shit set to the side that was with my baby mama and shit. But you have to. You have to.
Reputation. You know what I'm saying? And nobody thought of that. You know what I mean? And that's why instead of the real OGs who said, okay, making this money, let me get a business. Let me get a car wash. Let me get a chicken joint. Let me get a bar or something like that, to that effect. That way I can wash money legit. We didn't
Yep.
do that. We was stupid.
Nah, yeah, we should have invested it and parlayed it
Yeah.
into. But the
Because-
reason why gangster music, that vibe, that testosterone, that hustle mentality,
Yeah.
get a restaurant, a store. What do you mean? Get out the game? What?
Yo,
That's
just
not.
like,
That's
yo,
not. I don't want to leave the life.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Motherfucker, I'm making money, blowing money fast on some real shit.
nowadays, bro, that life is not even it. It's not what it used to be. So that's why I thought you were going. Like, that's why it's corny to me, and that's why it cracks me up. Cats today, like, trying to get in the game and shit. It's like, bro, that shit is over.
Yeah, that shit is dead money, man. Literally.
All the
dead.
yeah, it's over. And now it's all pills, and which the pills are all fentanyl and fake, and fentanyl is taking over the game. You can't even get shit without fentanyl in anymore. Like, it's ridiculous.
But see, the younger
I would
the
never
kids
get
are not
involved.
they're not even into that shit, man. It's funny, man. Like, I look at my kids and then my kids' friends, they are not into none of it. They don't give a damn about none of that. They into their anime, their video games, and you know, that's their thing. They don't care about the music they listen to is not even gangster at all. It's weirdo, funny shit. So it's like, to me, it's weirdo because I don't understand it, of course.
That's my son right there. He's 21.
Yeah, man. They into
Don't even smoke weed. Barely drinks on occasion when he's with his friends at parties. That's it.
That's what's up, man. That's dope. That's fucking dope. That's what's
It
up.
is, and it is because, like, you know, polar opposite of me at that age, and I, you know, but I raised him like that, and his whole friend group is like that. All they do, they smoke weed, like, and he smokes off and on, but he would smoke more, but he gets anxiety. He don't like it really. So that's it keeps, you know, they don't need that shit. They don't want it.
Yeah, man. You don't need it to have fun. I bug out now, and I'm like, damn.
Me, I don't even smoke to have fun anymore. This is self-medication, bro.
Yeah, man.
This is just self-medication.
I used to sell it. I used to smoke it by the pound. But no, not by the pound, by the ounces. I used to smoke by an ounce. I had to have an ounce.
Yeah.
An ounce every 2 days.
Oh yeah, at least.
That's the problem. They used to call me Mighty Lungs. For real, that was my nickname, man.
They call me Iron Lung because they had this some dude at the party came and he made this shit in the kitchen sink. He took a 2-liter bottle, filled the sink up like with water like that much or whatever, and it's I think he took a 3-liter bottle. Was the crazy? It was a big 3-liter, and he cut the bottom off so it's like it was just open, and then he put the opening in the water, and then stuck like a bowl in it. Stuck a bowl in it with a big bowl, and he put the weed in it and lit it with the thing, and as you inhale, it fills up the bottle. Or no, no, that's what he did. He sunk the bottle down in the water, and he put the weed in. He lights it with a thing, and as you lift the bottle up, it draws the smoke in, and it fills that 3-liter bottle full. And he fills up a 3-liter bottle full of thick smoke. And then you basically put your mouth over the top of the bottle and push down, and all that smoke just goes in your lungs. And I was clearing them motherfuckers. They were like, "Oh, you the Iron Lung, you the Iron Lung." I was clearing them motherfuckers, bro. I was the chief. Nobody smoked more than me, bro. Back in my days.
Wow, long. Oh, yeah.
I don't really smoke. You know, I don't smoke like I used to, but
yeah, man. So
I haven't always smoked weed either. Like, there was a time when I stopped smoking weed for years. I've recently picked it up, like maybe 5 years ago. But I was probably not smoking for maybe 10 years before that. It's probably like a 10-year break. I started smoking when I was a teenager, and smoked every day from probably first smoked at 14, maybe once, then that was it, and then maybe again like 15 a couple times. 16, I really started smoking. 17, I was smoking every day from then on. And then in my 30s, mid 30s, I stopped, and then I stopped for like 10 years, and then like 5 years ago I started smoking again.
Man.
Yeah. I love my weed.
I love my weed.
I love weed. No, I say it's self-medicating because it's not a party. I'm not partying. Like, and this, I roll thin ass little pinners, bro. It's just dolo, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like smoking a cigarette to me. Yep. Russell Simmons said that we smoke to quiet the mind. And fuck Russell Simmons, but he said that shit, and I was like, yo, the way he broke it down, I was like, it clicked. And because he was talking about him, and he was like, yeah, I used to smoke dust with Wu-Tang, and all them dust, Wu-Tang is dust heads. He said, but yeah, we used to smoke dust way back in the day. And he was like, but yeah, you do drugs to quiet the mind. He's like, because our mind is racing all the time, and this is not everybody, but those of us, mind just racing all the time, bro. And sometimes you need to quiet that shit down.
Yeah.
And that's it's called self-medication. Gun announces 2 DC Elseworlds joints. DC Elseworlds, yeah, 2 new Elseworld joints. James Gunn officially has another Elseworld project on the slate with a DC 2028 release date. Wow, on the slate with a 2028 release date. Oh, he's a poet and he didn't know it. DC Studios already has a flag planned for June 30th, 2028 to release Dynamic Duo, a unique movie produced by Swaybox Studios that will use puppetry, stop motion, and CGI to tell the tale of Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. The flick will explore the early friendship of the 2 Robins on the streets of Gotham City, though until recently it had never been clear whether this was a precursor to the DCU's Brave and the Bold or something to stand alone. DC Studios CEO James Gunn was asked on Threads whether Dynamic Duo was being written to be a part of the DCU. And after rumors spread online, to which shut down the notion, making it a non-canon Elseworlds flick.
Interesting.
So Elseworlds is DC's no, it is not my beat. It is a beat that I got from a guy that like just makes free beats for YouTubers. And it's dope.
Yeah, it's definitely dope.
I like it. A lot of these beats are dope. Let's see. The rap recently reported that the Robin-centric 2028 feature would be an Elseworlds tale. The Blue Brand released a number of projects outside DCU, including Joker, Fully Do, Batwheels, as well as upcoming videos. So yeah, Elseworlds is movies that are outside of the main DCU continuity or DC continuity. So Elseworlds started in the DC Comics And anything that was outside of the main continuity, that was just like a Batman story that wasn't part of the main Batman run, but it was like just a side story that someone made. It was cool Batman, like, you know, graphic novel or something. That would be an Elseworlds project. Elseworld, not part of Earth One, etc. So the Batman not being part of the DCU is considered Elseworlds, an Elseworld project. So the Batman 2 will be Elseworlds. And then obviously the Robin show that we've known about, which is Dynamic Duo, is considered Elseworld. So really nothing new here. Just the fact that the Robin show is being considered Elseworld. That's really all that we're learning with this one. Oh shit. Check it out. On the toy tip. So back in the day, the original action figures were called Mego, or they were made by a Mego, company called Mego, and they were just like little stuffed figures with like plastic heads and stuff. And are we not getting a picture? They're coming out with a new set, a replica set, which is actually, there we go. So this is what they look like, really ugly. But the thing with this kind of shit, it's like, you know, if you were a little kid or a kid during this time and this is what you played with,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? That's nostalgia like a motherfucker.
Yep, I had that Hulk.
Okay. See?
I had that Hulk.
That
And
Mego.
my brother had the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man was not full.
And why is that picture not loading right there? Yeah, I don't know why that picture's not loading, but there was other images. Why is it not showing me? I don't know. Fuck it. Let's do like this. Oh shit.
What happened?
These are the original
Joints.
original Migos, yeah. Superman, Batman, Robin, Aquaman, Captain America, Tarzan, Spider-Man, Shazam, Mr. Mixapick, Riddler, Joker. I need that Joker. That's a pretty dope Joker. Penguin, Catwoman, Batgirl, Supergirl, Wonder Woman. I don't know who those two guys are. Green Arrow, Green Goblin, Lizard, Falcon, Invisible Girl, Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, The Thing, Conan, Thor, Hulk,
Conan?
and Iron Man. Yeah, Conan the Barbarian. Aqualad, Kid Flash, Wonder Girl, and Speedy. And Isis. Yeah, Speedy was Green Arrow's sidekick, and he was a heroin addict.
He was in yellow, and he took
he
drugs.
he took drugs. He had a yellow hat, yellow gloves, yellow boots, and a red suit.
He actually took speed or some shit like that.
Heroin.
Yeah, there you go.
They had a whole issue where they had a needle on the cover of the issue too.
Yeah, they was wilding back in the day, man.
Mm-hmm.
Speedy.
All right.
Like too fast, Speedy. Yeah, man.
I wonder if these are replicas. These must be remakes.
Yeah, those replicas.
Yeah, they gotta be. That's too. They look too good.
Tell by the Marvel on top, the on the packaging.
Oh yeah.
Because their Marvel wouldn't have that red box at the back. It would actually just be regular Marvel
That's right.
black.
Well, I am trying to find the originals, but they did the DC line as well. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Like, it's pretty cool to me that they made all these characters. Like, some of these are deep cuts. Yeah. So that's happening. New Mego line, or a new replica line of the Migos, whatever. They're very expensive, though. By the way, that's another thing. Like, if you get your hand on these, they're very expensive. For example, there you go, $1,300 for a fucking Iron Man.
Yeah, and it's the original box and everything. You see
Yeah.
how the Marvel is on the box?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Actually, Marvel ain't even on the box. Doesn't even say Marvel.
They don't have it at the bottom. It's supposed to be a Marvel, like with the copyright in black. Maybe it's at the bottom of the box.
No, it says manufactured exclusively for Mego Corp, New York, New York, in the British colony of Hong Kong. And it says world's greatest superheroes official, the Invincible Iron Man. Over here it says, yeah, that same thing there. On this side, Iron Man, the invisible 8-inch figure, Mego at the bottom. There's the front, super 8-inch figure, Mego, and it does not say Marvel anywhere on the box. That is
I thought it would say Marvel on it.
Yeah, me too. Wow. That
Maybe
is
in my print. I don't know. But
That
it
is
has to
wild.
say Marvel because that's the IP.
You would think, but it's not on the box.
In the day, unless back in the day they was like, yo, fuck the IP laws or whatever. They didn't have it strict as
DC ain't play that shit though. Look, all the DC got the logo right there.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. No, see, that's a remake. That's a remake, bro.
Oh yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. That logo.
Yeah. Well, here's some old ass Migos for $1,500. Does not say Marvel on these on any of these.
Damn.
Wow, that's wild work. It just says trademark next to their name. Here's the back. Doesn't say Marvel anywhere on the back. That's wild.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, branding was crazy. The names of the characters are trademarked.
Okay.
The name, see the little TM next to the name of the character?
Yeah, the Falcon, Captain America. Okay. I didn't get it. I did.
Trademarked the name, but they did not say Marvel. That's wild.
Interesting. That's
And
a
they
quid.
did, right.
Oh, there you go. The
Was
Hulk.
it this one?
Yes, sir.
He had plastic hands?
Yes, sir.
That's him?
That's him.
Oh no.
I remember that packaging. Yes.
The card back? It was a card back one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It wasn't no box like that. The others.
Yeah, the other ones, the box is the typical one. I don't know if
it was old. Because they hung them mostly in the what you call it, in the pharmaceutical stores and shit.
Yep.
Yep.
You damn sure would.
Back then, the pharmacy, you can buy a hot dog and hamburger at the pharmacy back in the day.
Yeah, dog. I remember the pharmacy used to have little bar stools and like a little bar where they had like a little diner in that bitch, dog.
Yes, sir. I was old enough to see that, man. Thank God.
Matter of fact, I seen that shit in a department store. Remember department stores?
Yeah.
Before malls and shit. Yeah, I remember that shit in the early 80s. I got to see some of that shit.
Yeah, man. That's why it's like, yo, it's they say nostalgic, but it's just the love of that time period, man. It's just that's part of your DNA. This is
Yeah.
what they don't understand about. That's why these collecting these toys are just so it's right there because it's part of your DNA. DNA doesn't have to be within on a chemical level, but it can also be in a experience level. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's part of your DNA to feel nostalgic about a lot of things. Like, yo, I remember when I heard Culture Club. I remember when I heard Culture Club on the A-Team. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
all thought Boy George was on some punk until
Right.
he was on the A-Team, and then he became all right. He down. He down.
Oh
See, this
shit.
way he was on the A-Team. He was down after
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Mr. T made him official.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, come on, man. You know what I mean? Then they was on the WWF when they did a song on there. I think it was it WrestleMania or SummerSlam or some crazy stuff? They was doing this, you know what I mean, their song and stuff like that. Because remember, Lou Albano ran with old girl who was down with Boy George and them. Because I remember that whole situation back then. Come on, man. Yo, it's just nostalgic, man. It's just part of our DNA. So when people say, "Yo, why you collect?" It's part of my DNA, motherfucker. What you know?
Yo, they make vehicles for the Migos, yo.
Yeah. That's the
That,
dope ass Batmobile.
yeah.
I never had that.
That's the 70s. That's 1976.
Yeah, I never had that. I wanted that. I never had that. I seen it in stores, but I never got it.
Damn. I was not born for none of this shit. I was born in 79. So
Yeah,
I didn't see no Migo shit. Never saw a Migo in my life until
they were still selling those about 76, 77, 78.
yeah.
Even in
Some of
the
these look,
still
here's from my birthday, 79.
yeah, man.
They got the Batman. So so now I see what it is. The cardback versions are the 8-inch versions they made, and they're like plastic. The 12-inch Migos are the ones that they put in the box, and they have like a more cloth
Yes, exactly. The
stuffing.
only thing with the one on the they gave you cloth in certain parts, like Batman's cape was cloth.
Yeah. His body's caught.
Gloves,
This one, yeah, he's got the gloves.
but his gloves and his boots, because I had
They
that
flip
too,
off.
was
Yeah.
plastic. Yo, we
Yeah.
used to play around in the sprinklers with the Batman, and then I was drinking water out his boots.
Oh shit.
Well,
Yeah.
me and this
Yeah.
drinking water out of Batman's boots or some crazy ghetto shit.
Some little shots.
Yeah. Yeah. Spider-Man, I had the Spider-Man. His head was like a soft rubber. You could squish
Uh-huh.
his head, and then
Uh,
he had a suit, but his boots were plastic. And his
wow.
hands was painted red. It wasn't like he had gloves, spider gloves. His hands was painted red.
Mm.
Yeah. Then I had the Stretch Armstrong Hulk. Stretch Armstrong Hulk.
That's
That
what I
mo-
was trying to find. A Stretch Armstrong. Here we go. 3,200 if you want to stretch. Wow.
original one? Yeah, man. That's the original Stretch Armstrong, man.
Wow. That's one of the most popular toys ever
Yeah, and that
back
got a lot.
in that time. Which I don't get why. What was the big deal?
He was stretchy.
I get that, but like that's gonna get boring after a minute, isn't it?
Nah, not really. Not when you're hitting your cousins with it, which I tend to do when I was little.
So it's a weapon, okay.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a heavy ass weapon too, because my cousins beat my ass every time I hit them with it.
Wow, look, and this is what they recommend you do with it.
Yeah, you do
African stranglehold. That's racist as fuck.
that.
Big boa buster. Sitting bull. That's racist as fuck. Giant
The
pretzel.
African stranglehold was a wrestling move, also.
The African stranglehold.
Yes, you could probably search that on Google and find a lot of wrestlers who posed in the African style use that, just like the Ugandan giant and all those guys, those type of guys.
Yeah,
They use that.
stereotypical ass.
Yeah, stereotypical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the way.
Yeah, back then, hey, shit, man. You know, it was what it was, man. It's part of it.
Oh, check this out. That's crazy to be on eBay. A prototype of a Stretch Armstrong in 1975. That means somebody.
12,000.
Yeah, this means somebody had the idea of a Stretch Armstrong and they made this and they brought it to the toy companies to say we want you to make a figure out of it, like make like this, and so yeah, they shopped it around. It's like their demo tape.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's 12,000 for the fucking.
Yeah, and it's probably.
I mean,
worth
that's
it.
a collector. You know, that's serious collectors that are into that kind of shit.
Yeah,
I
mean,
would
you
have no interest in this because first of all, it's ugly. It's not going to look good on my shelf. I only collect shit to like be like a cool piece that looks cool because it looks cool, but like I don't collect personally. Now, I wish I did. I know you do. You collect. See, and if I did, I would do what you do. I would collect O-rings. That's my Stretch Armstrong. My Migos is O-rings.
Yeah.
I'm born in 79. So think about it. When I'm 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, that's G.I. Joe's heyday.
Yeah, 86,
80. Yeah.
80,
Yeah.
78, yeah.
So as soon as I turn 4 or 5, G.I. Joe comes in hard.
Yeah.
And I remember kindergarten. I get the flag. Bro, I was hooked. I had no choice. Like I had no shot. I'm in kindergarten. My family chips in. They all get me the flag because I guess they saw it and they thought it was funny to get the kid this giant toy. It was a joke that they all chipped in. They thought it was funny. Yeah, it's bigger than him, and it fucking was, and way bigger than me. And yeah, so I got the flag. It was kindergarten. Yeah, it was on from there. And so that is my Stretch Armstrong. So like my dad talks about G.I. Joe, the 12-inch joints.
Yeah.
That was the original G.I. Joe, but that was a different G.I. Joe. That was a more, about these soldier dudes. My G.I. Joe was about ninjas, sci-fi, Destro, that kind of shit. That's what I was into, and that was Larry Hama.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because Larry Hama is the one that made, all the
card information,
characters and shit. Yeah, the backgrounds of the characters. And
Ron Rudat was definitely the designer of a lot of this stuff, and Kurt Bazigian and stuff like that. So those guys, those three, and then you had the what's his name, the artist who did the card backs. Come on, these guys were
right,
instrumental. I think I have his art autograph too. But these guys were instrumental in shaping young minds and young men's minds and stuff like that. It's just like I say our first engagement in kind of like, and I would say some type of masculinity as far as toys are concerned. Because G.I. Joe, He-Man, those are masculine names with the toys. You know what I'm saying? It's man. He-Man, G.I. Joe. You know what I'm saying? You had some real heft to that, It was like, so I think, those guys shaped a lot of minds with this, man. So it's like, man. I can never really shit on any of G.I. Joe things, even though, you had some moments in time where, shit was bright green and orange and shit. But Joe's the shit from the start to the finish, and that's from the 12-inch on down. It's the dope shit. Even with classifieds, though, I don't fuck with classifieds for, I would say, for not for design reasons, not for even the collectability. It's just the politics of it with the company. I don't fuck. You know what I'm saying? I
Plus, you want to focus on the O-rings.
Yeah. But I was collecting both at one time. I was on par of, I just didn't collect the Hasbro.
But it allowed you, because I remember at one point you found you came across you came across a deal and the dude wanted all your classified shit, but he was gonna give you like all the O-ring vehicles and shit.
Yeah.
You traded a big trade for that shit, and it basically was a good move.
Before that, I had I had thousands of classifieds. To be honest, I had a whole bunch of shit. I had like quadruples of shit, and that's before the big deal came across, and even before I even came on the channel. Yo, I had tons of the shit, and I even Transformers. I had a literal toy store in my house. My wife can attest to it. Told her, she was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Literally, why do you have all these? I had everything. Motu, fucking everything, man. Everything you can name that's high, I had it.
Yeah.
In my attic to my to the basement to the garage, packed. And I sold it all. And then I had some that was left. And then I said, yo, you know what? I need to really focus on my true love that I can truly connect with, which is in my DNA, which was the O-ring. So that's when I say I'm apart with everything else. But that was it. I mean, I still got Batman here, Incredible Hulk shit. That shit ain't leaving. That's part of my DNA. Even though, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I can relate to the Hulk is the Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno show, which I do have. I have their full season and the movies. So even with the Batman 66, I have the show. I don't necessarily have to have the toys and stuff because I didn't have those toys. I only had the Mego versions of them.
Right.
I never had when they came out with the 4-inch superpower figures or the Marvel figures. I didn't have that. I only had the comic books.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So me collecting McFarlane was really out of my element. That shit was out of my element. I shouldn't have been collecting that shit. Now I had Hot Wheel Batman cars, so I could, you know what I'm saying? I was out of my element with that shit. So you know, but yeah,
classified custom. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Custom.
See what I'm saying? Like, even though his shit need to be looking like a sport, but that shit is tough, man.
Yeah.
I ain't fighting on it. That shit is hard body. And he did the come on, man.
You got the snake and the pod, yo.
Yo, they coming with it. Watch SDC. Not saying San Diego Comic Con, but what you call it? PlusCon, whatever it is.
PulseCon? PulseCon?
Yeah, they're gonna come with it. They're gonna come with them.
Yeah,
they're gonna come with it.
Yeah, they will. They will.
And I'm surprised. You seen the dead game Snake Eyes right there? If you scroll back up a little bit.
What's this? Hold on. We got first test shots of the cat.
Oh, word? That's test shots?
I guess. Oh, yeah. One of the light modes, danger mode. Oh, that's why it's all orange. It's in danger mode. I don't know what cat is that.
That look weird.
Yeah, it looks really weird. I guess.
Oh,
that's the old like prototype. Okay.
Oh, okay.
First prototype shots of the cat. Okay, that was the prototype. Yeah. Okay. Looks way better now. Trust me.
You know they doing the Tiger Force Dragonfly.
Yes.
Yeah, they doing that because it seems like all.
And it won't have all the lights or whatever the shit that the HasLab had. It'll just be the basic toy.
Yeah, because they're
just like the His Tank. They did the Arctic His Tank. The same thing they're doing with that. They'll
trying to make up money.
All the HasLabs, bro. They're gonna put out the same vehicle, like a version of it. So that they're also gonna do the Tiger Force Snowcat. I can't wait. I might cop that. I might have to cop that.
The later version, the one that was the blue one, that's the came in that 2-pack. The Transformer 2-pack one, I think it was.
Yeah.
I gotta look again. So you never know, man. They got to make their money, and that's what corporations do. And I told people that from the get-go. There's no way in hell that they're gonna let a fucking mold go only one time around. That is bullshit. I said that when the first HasLab came out. It is bullshit. They got to make their money, and they're going to make their money.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I need this.
Like going to bio his tank soon.
Yeah, I've been looking for this. This is what yes. These are the best Motus, bro. They have like the articulation. They only made Skeletor, He-Man, and Beastman so far, and Tila. and Man at Arms, but they're like full, like, classified, Marvel Legends type articulation figures, but they're Motu characters, and they look like the OG versions, which I love. Yeah, I like that. That's
Bread
cool.
on it. How much they trying to get out of that?
They're $23. Yeah, $23. Here's the Tila one. Yeah,
Oh wow,
here's the
that's
Tila.
surprisingly reasonable.
Yeah, this was only 20. This was only 21.
Okay, yeah, Tila's dope.
Yeah, and then did they do a Fisto? No, this is not. That's Masterverse. That's Revelation.
Even though that was a dope figure, I had that figure. I told you I had all this shit, bro. This is fucking crazy. I'd be looking at this shit, I'd be like, damn, like a broken record. I had that. I had that. I had that. Get sick of myself sometimes hearing it. I had that. I had that. Sounds like regret shit.
Yeah, a little bit.
That dope. I just don't like the head sculpt too much.
It's He-Man. What is this? Let me see what this is.
What you call it?
Laser Power He-Man. Okay.
That shit is tough. I like it.
It's a new thing. It's new.
Yeah, that's gonna be out on Hasbro. Not Hasbro. Mattel Club or whatever that club is. You can pick it up. That shit's tough, yo. I just don't like the head sculpt. They should have just kept the regular head sculpt, but I understand what they're doing.
Yeah.
That shit is tough.
It looks like the old head sculpt from the 80s.
Yeah, the face, but the hair is.
The hair is not. Yeah, the hair is whack.
Yeah,
they should have went with the classic hair. You're right.
No, yep, but that's pretty tough. I like it. I like it.
What are these, bro?
That right there.
What is this, bro?
It's an artist collaboration.
Oh, nice.
That's dope. That's dope. But the other one is straight up.
Oh no!
Watch, you'll see. There it
oh
is.
No!
That shit is bogus as fuck, man. They put.
Why they do that? Why they do that, man?
Yo, but it's based off the artist rendering. But damn, man, come on, man.
That's butt.
Come on, you bringing it to a whole nother world of frailty and.
Yeah, like let Prince Adam and Cringer be the flowers.
Yeah, man. Man.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah, man. I mean, as a collector, if I was just a master, like Daredevil, because Daredevil's a hardcore Motu collector. Like that's his world, his DNA, right? Yep. I could see him getting it because it's a rare piece.
Mm-hmm. Salute.
Yeah. Yo, hold on, Chief. My son.
Word.
Let me.
Wow. I mean, I guess that's cool. I just don't like it because it doesn't look like anything that I had as a kid. Like, it doesn't look like anything that I grew up with. It doesn't look like the characters from the 80s. So it's a hard pass. It's a hard fucking pass. So missed Collector Con, fucking man. And then I missed the Duke that dropped. It sucks. But I'm not super salty about it though at the same time, because like, who cares really? I don't really care about those characters. So yeah, Dire Tech, and why this thing sold out, I don't know. I hope it's because they didn't make that many, but I doubt it. I'm sure it's because a lot of people wanted it, especially you MAGA folks. To me, this looks like Trump Duke. Silly ass MAGA shit. Fake patriotism.
You don't like Duke with the Cuban gun? You don't like him with the Cuban gun?
Yeah. It does look Cuban.
like, come on, the thought pattern is, the design execution is as far as the color palette is fucked up.
I mean, that is a communist gun if I've ever seen one.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
and
hilarious.
who's strolling around with a white gun?
You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
you did it in the O-rings, of course, but that was back then. But now, like, come on,
This is a little
man.
tiny little thing, you know. That's what it irks me about the classified too, because I get the solid color guns that we had with the O-rings because they were little tiny guns, and we were little kids. Who cares? This stuff is being sold to adults. That's number one. And why does Marvel have no problem painting their weapons?
Exactly.
That's Hasbro. I mean, that's not even just the brown and black too. There's even some wrap on the back that is a different color. So there's three colors on this gun. That's three
That's the
colors.
World War II Wolverine, or is that the World War II or World War One Captain America, or is it neither? Is that it? That's an M16,
It's an AK.
AK-47. So that
It might be. I think it Punisher. I was gonna say. I think it's one of the Punishers that I
yeah,
just got.
probably Punisher gun, because it is a Punisher gun because they didn't have that.
Yeah, it's just an AK-47.
Yeah. They ain't had the AK into what, the late 60s or 50s or some shit like that, I think. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Come on, B.
That's
There we
hard.
go. Hell yeah. But yeah, they fucked up, man. I think they should have had the ill born in the USA tank top on Duke. Gave him a new head sculpt with the American flag bandana. Shirt ripped up. Have the ill flag with them. You know what I'm saying? And a nice AK-47. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Then if they want to really flex it out, have them pose like or like the Born in the USA album cover type shit or whatever. Do something, man. Make them look like the boss. Shout out to the boss. You know what I mean? New Jersey native. Yeah, that Punisher's crazy wicked too, man. But yeah, they dropped the ball on that shit, man, on that Duke, man. You know his shirt gonna be stained up and shit with this motherfucker. The shirt gonna turn darker over time.
This is my favorite new classified, hands down.
Who's that? Oh,
Hit and Run.
Hit and Run. Yeah. Yeah, Hit and Run is definitely that shit. Yeah, he ain't no joke. He was no joke as a O-ring.
Exactly.
Complete.
He was one of my favorite O-rings.
Yeah, man.
I chromed out certain little parts. I ain't even chrome out though. I just did like a silver paint.
Mm-hmm.
All those accents, the silver and shit. I did all that.
Nice. Yeah, it's tough.
Then, yeah, we got the Ghost Rider too. I was showing y'all the other day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason I got him,
Because the bike.
Yes, for the bike.
Torch.
I'm gonna paint the wheels black. I'm gonna paint the engine parts chrome and shit like that. So it's gonna look like a real bike, but that goes with the other Dreadnoks joints.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
And what's dope, this bike and this bike are the same bike. They're Marvel Legends bikes. So the Dreadnoks are going to look uniform, all on bikes that look similar, perfect scale.
Dope.
You got the Anarchy symbol
Mm.
there on the thing and the Wu-Tang symbol right there.
Yeah,
And I chromed this shit out. You got the skull on the back.
man, that's dope.
And then what else? You gotta have the homie buzzer on one.
Nice.
He got the blue one. They're all the same bike. This came with a Wolverine.
Fucking dope.
Oh yeah. Like classified slipping, bro. How dope would it have been if these guys came with bikes?
Yeah. They, for God's sakes, they got was it Buzzer on a fucking cover chasing a dog in the motherfucker on a hog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They should have thought about that immediately.
Yeah, they're bikers.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the Dreadnoks are just bikers, bro. So
Gang for hire.
yeah, a biker gang of mercenaries. But yeah, man, we gonna wrap it up and hop over to the homie Kaz and them's little after party. That's what I call the after party.
After party.
That's where we go after the show. Yep. We'll get over there and get rowdy. Go over there and talk about Trump and the war and all the fuck shit he's doing. We got ice in the airports and shit now. It's going. Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear that. That shit just developed. God damn, man.
He's talking about Monday. He said since the Democrats can't police the airports, we're gonna have. I'm sending ICE in. I've already told ICE to get ready because I'm sending them in there Monday in the airports now, making sure no illegals come into our country.
What the fuck?
These masked up, crooked at. All right, let's go. We're gonna go over here.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna go over here. Remember,
yo,
peace out.
My last advice. Don't pay your taxes. Claim exempt. Fuck it.
Be water, my friend.